Some say it's a battle over water rights. Others say it's about the federal government trampling on property rights. Today, a vote that sets the stage for a showdown involving the sheriff and the feds. ABC 7 was the only El Paso station in Alamogordo for the vote today. Reporter Pilar Arias continues her complete coverage of a special report you saw first on ABC 7. Pilar?
Rick, tensions keep growing in Otero County, New Mexico. County commissioners have the ranchers' side, while the U.S. Forest Service keeps standing its ground by saying that they did nothing wrong by installing new fencing and locked gates on the Agua Chiquita. We're talking about an area between Sunspot and Tiburon, where the small stream is dependent on the amount of rain the region gets. The locked gates are keeping cattle away from the stream.
We trust the United States Forest Service.
During an Otero County Commission special meeting on Monday morning, resident Denise Lang made comments in support of the United States Forest Service's reinforced fencing and locked gates on the Agua Chiquita.
You apparently hate cattle and ranchers.
Commissioner Ronnie Rardin and others are taking cattle ranchers' side by saying the Forest Service has overstepped its authority by installing the fencing on private property. Forest Supervisor Travis Mosley says fencing has been in the area since the 1990s and is needed to protect the creek, its bank, and wildlife. He says the creek is on National Forest Service lands.
We've provided reasonable access to the water, even if there is a water right on these sites.
The rancher, in this case, owns the water rights and has a right for their cattle to water.
Although a resolution was passed requesting the sheriff unlock the gates, the U.S. Attorney's Office in Albuquerque has requested he hold off until they meet on Friday.
I want to wait and give the U.S. Attorney's Office a fair shot at getting this thing resolved.
Although emotions are running high, commissioners and Forest Supervisor Mosley say everyone's being patient and respectful in the process.
We want to follow the right legal procedures, and we need to go through the hoops right.
But ultimately, Lang is hoping that the Forest Service comes out on top.
And this is the United States Forest Service who is protecting the sustainability of our forests.
Both sides are hoping to solve the issue civilly, but realize it may end up in a court of law because commissioners feel constitutional rights are being violated. Now, when or if the gates are unlocked by sheriff's deputies, Forest Supervisor Travis Mosley says the only thing that his employees can do is document the situation and report it to their attorneys. Sheriff House says that if things don't go well with the U.S. Attorney's Office on Friday, that he will be prepared to take further action. Back to you guys.
Of course, we'll stay on top of things. Thank you for that update.